Hey guys, Novaexplosion, welcome back to more Star Ocean, Second Evolution, Claude story, etc. So, last time, I died to some random annoying enemy, and I had to redo progress, so I just ended my stream. It was only like a little bit above 2 hours. But I did make it back to Lacuer, and I'm level 20. I do want to go back to Hilton and go back, and if we fight anything on the way back, we will. But I just got all the way up. I got a little higher level than I normally was, just because, like, I'm realizing that if you don't choose Ashton, then the game is just annoyingly difficult. Because you only have Claude as a close-range fighter. But that will change today. We're gonna get some other close-range fighters, finally. That's definitely the biggest thing with Star Ocean 2. If you get Ashton, I wouldn't be having... Maybe I'd be having a little bit of trouble, but I wouldn't be having as much trouble as I am now. But having only Celine and Rena as mages in the back just really blows. Oh, hey, I think I got a private action proc. That's interesting. I'm glad I went back here. Oh, dude, I think I remember this. Yeah, I remember this from the original. Yeah. I'm actually really glad I went back to Hilton then. I completely forgot this happened, and I'm glad I went back. Yo, Hadoken, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I recognize your name from Chaos's community. Oh yeah, just sus all the way. Urena is like, what on earth is that?
Cannot transmit or receive messages. You are out of emergency broadcast range.
I was not expecting a voice there, but I should have been.
No dice. I wonder if one of the points of light up there is Earth. Of course, even if I knew which one it was, it's not like I could ever go there. Hope Mom and Dad are doing all right. Seems like all I've done is given them reasons to worry about me.
Parents are like that.
Claude?
That was an event. I'm glad we saw that, actually. I'm glad I secretly knew to go back to Hilton to see that. I'm glad I did, though. But anyway, go into Lacuer, and I'll probably maybe buy stuff. Although I don't really have too much money, so maybe I shouldn't. We're not gonna get into too heavy combat yet, so we can hold off. Haven't watched a stream in a while. Yeah, definitely I can see that. Obviously when I started streaming, I don't go to streams. I go to streams every now and then if a game interests me, but I just stick to YouTube videos mostly on my free time. But yeah, I recognize your name from somewhere though. It definitely was like back in the day. I've been following Chaos for a while, so. I saw your game over, bad luck. Wouldn't the retry option be great? Oh, if only. I'm not expecting that because, at least for bosses,
This looks difficult.
Don't let your guard
because, you know, this game was, why am I Rena? This game was originally a PS1 game, so I'm not expecting that, but man, would it be great. Oh yeah, see what I mean? They're already dead.
I don't want to lose.
Do you not kill me? Are we really gonna start this again? Please leave me alone. Also, stun locking is at its finest annoyance. There we go.
We better be more careful.
Thank goodness I got lots of XP for Claude. Are you looking forward to the next Star Ocean game? I'm not like super hyped for it because... So, I guess I'm going into it with an open mind, basically. It looks good, but also I don't know how that's gonna actually come into play when I play the game myself. See, because I love Star Ocean 2. Star Ocean 3 I also love. Star Ocean 2 and 3 are like basically tied for my favorite Star Ocean game. I don't know which one I like more, but maybe I'll know once I finish this playthrough. 4 is like meh. It's got good combat, but the characters fail and the story is pretty whatever. So 4 wasn't exactly great, but it was like okay. And then 5 was just like mediocre at best. So I don't know. I'm going into it with an open mind, but I hope it's good. I will play it day of release, guaranteed.
Wow! I've never been to Lacuer before, but it's amazing.
This game is tough? Oh, yeah. This game is definitely a lot harder in the beginning than the end. Definitely. Because I said in the PS1 version, you don't get a combo attack. In the PS1 version, you just attack once. So, I mean, I guess the PS1 version could be seen definitely harder. But I feel like the game does get, like, I don't want to say easy, but it's definitely the beginning that's a little rough in Star Ocean 2. And again, if I recruited Ashton, I wouldn't be having as much trouble. I just want to recruit the other 2 characters, so I had to turn down Ashton. Which, you know, it's going to be great later, but for now I have to deal with a harder game. So you kind of choose how much trouble you have, depending what characters you recruit. IMO. Doesn't 4 remove optional characters? Yeah, you don't get, 4 has a set character cast.
Ha! You sound like some kind of country hick out on vacation.
Country hick? Okay, Claude, okay.
Well, excuse me for being excited, Claude. Do you have a problem with that?
No, no problem.
I never get tired of coming to Lacuer. To me, it's the best place in the world.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Hey, let's go see the castle. I can't wait to see what it looks like.
Yeah, that's fine and all, but can't you guys save that for later? We've got business to take care of.
What?
Nothing.
Tag team by 2 waifus. It's not Claude's day. Alright, take me to the end, because man, that was abysmal how I almost died. By the way, I did get Sword of Life when I was leveling up. All that does is restore HP, which is pretty pog, but also, I'd rather just have attacks. So I will not be using that at this time. Let me heal up really quick. But yeah, 4 doesn't have optional characters. You just guarantee get the same characters no matter what. Which, honestly, that doesn't really bother me. I don't really think that's what 4's problem is. Honestly, 4 does a couple of stuff right. 4's combat is really fun, and then 4 also does really well with planet exploration. I love the exploration of 4. The areas in 4 are probably the best in all of Star Ocean. But the story and the characters, which is what I prioritize... Again, not to say 2 and 3 are, like, flawless in those departments, but 4 is just, like... 4 has some of the most insufferable characters in RPG history. Gaming history, even. So... that kind of puts it down for me. I remember when I played this first time I seen a game where you could damage over 9... quad 9? Oh, my word. Yeah. Those are the days. It gets interesting when you, like, learn more about the combat and figure out what you can do and all that. It's a lot, better. The beginning is just a little rough. Grandpa says nobody's allowed to go in there. Oh, yeah, this is, relevant for the next story event. I remember this. I think also we're setting ourselves up for getting, like, I think we're close to choosing if we get the best weapon in the game, or one of my favorite weapons, honestly. let me see this. I gotta get my guide ready. There's a, I don't want to say missable, but there's a part of the game where I have to make sure I know what I'm doing because it leads to getting a really, really good weapon. I need to make sure I have this ready. We're in Lacuer. We're all the way down to Lacuer. Alright, we're good. We're good for now, though. It will come up later, though. I want to finish 4. Characters are annoying. Yeah, dude, the characters are, like, so... They're not even, like, boring, like, in, like, they're dull. Star Ocean 5, for example. Probably not a hot take. I prefer Star Ocean 5's cast to 4's, and the reason being is because in 5, they're, like, very underdeveloped, and, like, the game is rushed, so the characters just feel really dull. I'd rather have dull characters than annoying characters, and plus 5 had decent private actions. But the 4th game, like, Limmel, Sarah, they are really annoying. Miracle is on and off. Miracle has a couple of moments that I don't like. I'm not really a big Raimi fan. Raimi's like, meh. Honestly, the only character I would say is, like, somewhat passable is Raimi, but even then, there are some private actions that I don't really like Raimi all that much. Focus is whatever. Miria's kind of there. The other guy, Armat, I think his name is, he's kind of there too. And Edge, I do not like as a protagonist, so. There's not really a single character in 4 that I'm like, I love this character. The best I could say about one is that they're passable, and that's Miracle and Raimi, but even they have their off moments. And I think the main problem with 4 is the writing, just some of the writing and the decisions that they made with the story and character dialogue is just really weird. I think we have to go to the castle, don't we? When I played this, I recruited Ashton. Other character it's best to recruit with him. You must mean Pressis, I think. Honestly, if I spew out names, that's fine. I realized that, so I'm just gonna... If it comes up, I'll talk about the name. You must mean Pressis, I think. I think Pressis is the best one to recruit with Ashton. Because you get a private action, and there's a move that Ashton has that requires Pressis? I could be mistaken, though. I will be recruiting the opposites.
Welcome to Lacuer Castle.
I'm recruiting the opposites of Ashton, and the opposite of Pressis, who I'm not going to spoil the name of. But if you play the game, you probably know who they are.
Could we have an audience with the king, please?
Unfortunately, His Majesty will be unavailable for the duration of the armory contest.
We need to see him as soon as possible. Is there anything we can do?
Yeah, the end of the world is at stake.
Well, it's not impossible, I suppose.
Oh, dude, I turned on message skip because I was speeding through dialogue, and this game has the weirdest design choice. If you press X during message skip on, it ends the voices. So I'm sorry about that, but I'm gonna change that setting after this cutscene. If one of you won the contest, you get to receive a congratulatory message from the king. Otherwise, I'm afraid you'll have to wait several days. Yeah, it's really annoying. It just ends all the voices. This is why I prefer off. I just prefer to let the... If you're skipping cutscenes, like, yeah, put it on. But if you're not, then off. Because then, unless you don't care about the voices, but I do. Sorry, His Highness won't not be seeing anyone in armory contests. Blah, blah, blah.
Welcome. You can sign up for the contest here.
It was just 1 man over. Yeah, this port has some questionable decisions. It's still a good game, though.
Are you sure about this, Claude?
Of course I'm sure. I'm entering the Lacuer Armory contest.
But, I mean, everyone else is gonna be really strong, I bet. You might get seriously hurt.
Are you saying that I'm too weak to stand a chance?
You know that's not what I meant.
I've never had anyone give me an impartial view of my strength. Heck, I've never had anyone so much as recognize me for my talents instead of my name. That's why I think this is a great chance for me. A chance to test myself.
Claude.
Besides, there's someone in this tournament I've just got to meet.
Do you mean Diaz?
Claude C. Kenny, is that correct? All right. I've taken care of your application. Make sure you find a sponsoring weapon shop and register with them by the day before the tournament.
I got it.
Alright, dude. So now we have to find a shop to sponsor us. I remember this bit now.
You know, Claude, if you're gonna be in the tournament, I suppose that means we'll be in Lacuer for at least a few days.
Yeah, sorry to be such a pain in the neck.
Please don't worry about that. Actually, I'm very impressed, you know, seeing you challenge yourself like this.
Thanks. I guess I owe you guys a victory now, don't I?
Yes, you do. But before that, don't you have to go find a weapon shop to sponsor you?
Oh, right. Signing up at the castle wasn't enough, was it?
There are weapon shops all over Lacuer. It shouldn't be too hard to find one.
Yeah, I think I already found one.
Let's take a look around the city. I want to go visit them all before I make a decision.
Alright, I need to be careful here because one of these leads to getting the weapon, I think? Wait, I think all you have to do is defeat a certain round to get it. I don't think it matters what, shop sponsors you. Point is, there is some skill guides I want to go pick up, so we should probably just go look around for the sake of it. Skill shop. This is a weapon shop. Savage Slayer. Love the sound of that. Has the longest streak of armory contest winners in Lacuer history. Excuse me, you still accepting contestants? Oh hey, you a contest entrant? Yeah, I am. Well, all the best stuff's been taken, with our reputation for producing winners and all, but you could still sign up with us and use what's left if you want. It's still first-rate stuff. Instead of trying to sweet-talk us, would you mind showing us the equipment? Yeah, alright. Well, this is the best stuff I got at the moment. Was it literally gonna... Okay. Cool. Oh, yeah, you get items, too. Sweet syrups, 1 mixed syrup, 1 blackberry. I don't think it matters. I think something later in the events matters to getting the weapon. Yeah, okay, I don't think it matters who we choose, so we'll just go with the shop to save time. I think I'll go with the shop. Sign me up. You sound pretty confident about yourself. Alright then, come on aboard. Is there anything else I need to do now? Just go to the reception desk on the day of the contest and pick up your equipment. You'll get everything you need at that time. Until then, you're free to do whatever you want. I guess there'd be no harm letting that kid sign up. The more noobs we have, the better our chances of winning, right? Okay, whatever, dude.